Hello YouTube, this is Lisa. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm doing great. I am out in the garden, and first, if you are a first-time visitor to my channel, I would like to welcome you, and if you are a return viewer, I appreciate you coming back. So I think that I will do a garden tour right now, and so I didn't do one in July, and I don't know, the summer went so fast that it got away from me, and I just didn't do a tour. And so I'm going to do like an August garden tour, and let you see, because I've started taking out some plants this morning, and I'm going to stop doing that and let you see what I got growing so far, which the garden has slowed down, so I'm just going to let you see what I got. So this is the patio garden, and it's not much to show here, but my Swiss chard is still growing and doing well out here. And these are the pots, the grow bags that I had my broccoli growing in, and they have come out. They've been come out of here. But this is a ground cherry, and both of those are chives, and over here is sage, and then right back there is oregano, like right there, and that's about it. That's right in here. And I do plan to grow in here in the fall. I'll probably put my broccoli back in here, because I put these 2 hoops here, and so I can protect them from the weather once I put them in. These all had brassicas growing in them before, and they've all been harvested and taken out. These are a bunch of early girl tomato plants, and my sister put them in because they were just sitting over on the table to go in, so she just stuck them here so that they can get started growing. And again, these are early girl, and probably today we're going to take them out and put them around in different places in the garden so that they can get bigger and grow. This is a super sweet 100 tomato plant. It's doing okay. It just, the winds came through the other day and blew it over. So, and it is all we can do to keep it up. It won't stay up. It just wants to lay over. But we will figure something else out. This is that wooden bed off the patio. Have bunching onions here. These are bunching onions that I grew and harvested and put them back there to grow again. So that's what those are. This is where I had my cherry. My honeycomb was here, and super sweet 100 was here, and these are the basil plants. I think these are all Genovese basil. This one may be a sweet basil. This is my rosemary. I had one in here for a couple years, and it died in the freeze. So we bought this one back in the spring, and that's it growing. This is lemon balm. We've been harvesting off of it and making our teas and stuff with it, and don't look very edible, but it tastes good. We don't use the leaves that are not good. But this one is a deal. So this is a cayenne pepper, and my sister has it growing, and I was harvesting off of it, and she said wait till they turn red to do that. And so I just left these, but I don't think they're gonna turn red. This is sugar beets that my sister has growing, and she's harvested out of here. I think that one needs to probably come out, but she said it was okay. She's not a big beet eater, and but that's beets, sugar beets. That is mint, the marigold, and this is my sister's green stock tower. And she has an early girl growing in here. I tell you, early girl grows well. I did a taste test. I didn't like it so much because it's so juicy, but I can't put it down as far as how it grows, because it is a well growing plant. I mean, it just grows well. It loves to grow, and it wants to produce for you, and it will. If you give it the environment to do so, it will do so for you. I think this is parsley, and these are grapes. We bought this one from Lowe's back in springtime, and it had 2 in it. One died, and it was Reliance, and I forgot what the other one was. I don't know if it's on here, but this is the other one that lived, and we're just growing it up this chain link fence. This is another one that my sister was gifted. I don't know what kind of grape plant it is, but we have not put, I think it's probably been about a month since we put these out here, and just let them grow along the chain link fence. And so that's what we're doing there. This is the peach tree that the neighbor got from Walmart for Ashland. I think that was probably back in May. And we've had it in a couple places before we just went ahead and decided to put it here. My neighbor has his over in his yard from here. Now, my sister pruned it, so a lot of it is not on here that was here. And so we're just gonna start fresh from here and see where it takes us. And we'll see. My neighbor's, his is over there. His look better, but he put his in the ground as soon as he got it, and that's where it's been. So that's where it's doing so much better. But I'm gonna come around to the back here. This is my burn pile. Those cucumbers are still there growing. They have slowed down. I think that because I ate one Saturday and it was bitter, so they're getting where they don't taste good anymore. But there's still some out here, and I mean, you can't taste everyone because some you give away. But I tasted one the other day and it was bitter. So I don't know. But I may be taking this up because we got a lot of plants there that we need to burn, but we really can't burn because it's been raining so much. This is the in-ground bed that we have. This is the okra, and the tomato plants are laying down on it. This is a red burgundy okra. I'm gonna do some harvesting in just a little bit. And these are the tomato plants. And I thought that I would get out here and try to find me some suckers on my Paul Robeson. Those two right back there are Paul Robeson. And I want to try to save those if I can. I've been saving seeds and I'm excited. But these have run their course and I think it's time to take them out. The winds came through a couple weeks ago and blew these over, and they are just not doing well now. These are the pepper plants. These were poblano, those two. This is jalapeno and this is cayenne. And I got quite a bit off cayenne. There's still some down in the ground there. I mean, there's still some here. Got a few here and got a red one back there. And here's one jalapeno. I didn't get that many jalapenos off of this. I just don't know why my hot peppers and my sweet peppers did not do well this year. I only got 2 poblano peppers, and they were off of this plant. This one have not produced anything, but look, it's got buds on it. It's got a bud right there, and it's buds all over it. But it just did not produce anything. And they got fertilized. It didn't produce because they didn't get fertilized, because they did. So these are some plants my sister has growing there. She had echinacea over here at one time, and that still may be what that is. And but back a couple months ago, these were so pretty to stand and look at. This is Ashland's Super Sweet 100. It's taken over. It did well. It is growing up this banana plant my sister has, and the banana plant is doing good, but I don't think we're gonna get any bananas off of it because I don't think we have much season left for them to grow. Now, this is Ashland's pepper plant, and we thought that it was cayenne, but that looked like Tabasco. So, and that's her marigold. And then here these are my sister's, her little flower bed here. These are the rooster cone, coxcomb, but my mother used to call them rooster cone. They are so pretty. My sister grew them first time last year, and then they just dropped their seeds and they've just been coming up everywhere. Those are her echinacea plants, and she got these great big sunflowers out here. It's got those big buds on them. I don't know. She's harvested sunflowers and got some in the house that she's gonna harvest and keep to plant again next year. These were the mammoth, and that's a comfrey plant, and that's a comfrey plant, and I think those are her zinnias. And then she has other plants here. I can't keep up with the names of them. But we put up a fence back in July last month. Had my cousin to come and help us, and we've been glad to have it up. So I'm gonna go in and let you see what's inside. I'll be right back. Okay, you all, so I don't know if I showed you all, but I took these out. These were, I think it was Brussels sprouts in there, and then it was broccoli romanesco in these other 3 pots. So those been out because leaf eaters had gotten them. These are my sweet potatoes. They are doing very well. Something has pooped on them. So there's probably something down in there. But it is doing well. This was my brassica bed. And I had, we're going to come down through here with fabric because back in the spring, back in the winter, the rain, floods, everything had washed all our wood chips away. And you can still see wood chips there a little. Where you see wood chips, you don't see grass. But most of this got washed away. So now the grass has grown up. I have a battery operated weed eater. I'm gonna come out here and cut this down. We'll put fabric down, put some boxes down, put fabric down. But this is the brassica bed. These hoops, that's one of the things that I wanted to do this year. And I have enough hoops for each bed. So this is those paste tomatoes, Roma paste tomatoes that I have growing, and I built this trellis. Next year what I am going to do is get some conduit. It's the metal piping that they use for electrical wires, I think. I'm going to use that next year. The last 2 years I have grown these, and they would outgrow this. They would get taller than this. But this year these didn't get that tall. But they were heavy because they were loaded with tomatoes. They were loaded. They're still loaded. Look at it. They're loaded with tomatoes. Now I got some bad plants in here that I should take out. But I'm just going to get the wire. The conduit pipe for next year. And you probably asked, Lisa, why do you have these like this? Connecting. Why didn't you just get one long pipe? Well, when I bought this, I was driving a little bitty car, and I couldn't get a PVC pipe. One big long one in that car. And so I had them to cut these up into, I think they're in 2 feet and 2 feet sections. And so that's why I did that like that. But anyway, these are the paste tomatoes that I have growing, and this is done well. I've done pasta sauce 2 times using these tomatoes, and we've put up about 5 quarts of pasta sauce. This is where I had green beans. This is where I had purple whole peas, and we have put in black fabric down through here. And like I said, we will be putting it down all over this whole garden eventually. These are Alabama black-eyed lima beans We've been harvesting off of them. They didn't fill out like they did last year. You know, you don't harvest until you get a bean. There's a bean inside of it, and they've just been kind of flat. But since a lot of them in here that's dry, and we'll use those to plant next year because we like these. This one is the Ford Hook lima beans. It's a bush bean, so it did well, and we will grow it again next year. This one is same as over there, the paste tomato, the super sauce tomato. This one is as well, but this one took a hit when this trellis fell last week in that storm, and so that's just how it's doing. And y'all know what this is. I think there is a rodent out here that's eating, and I figured that out last week, well, earlier this week when I did some harvesting, and because he's just eating the cantaloupes. And if you could see right there, there's a cantaloupe, and it has been eaten into. And I don't know if you can see him, but there is a lizard. And he looked like he's looking out, like, don't come over here because I want that. And there's another cantaloupe right there. Right there. He's sitting on soil, and he looked like he ain't no good. But I don't know. After this video, I'm gonna do some harvesting. I'm gonna walk around back out here and see what's going on. So that's the melon patch. There's a bunch of big melons out here, and they have decided to grow into here, into the garden. There's a nice sized melon. That's the Jubilee. It'll get big. It'll get real big. This is another Jubilee, I think. And it'll get big. Now, that one, I don't think it's a Jubilee. I think it might be the orange tender sweet, or it might be a yellow watermelon. But we will see what it is when it gets ready to be harvested. I'm gonna look at its tendril real quick. No, it's not ready. Well, there's its tendril right there. So it won't be long before it'll be ready. And we have it sitting on this cardboard, so it's not sitting on soil. Trying to make sure something didn't get in it, didn't eat into it yet. And I have that big buddy out there that's gonna need to be, I'll have to keep an eye on him. So all these openings is just where I've walked out here. It's not very good for me to do that, but I have to get out here and check these. These, I think my sister said this is Jamaican sorrel. I think. Before when I edit this, I'm gonna ask her and I'll put it up on the screen. But it is pretty. This is where I had my onions, and that's another pretty plant that she has grown right there. And she stuck a tomato plant still in the pot. I don't know why she didn't put it in the ground. I don't know what that is. But these are leeks. I'm gonna take those out. They're ready to be harvested. It's past time. I've been harvesting some of them, but today I'm gonna take all of those out. These are my sweet peppers. This is Lysia. This one is as well. I got so many Lysia last year. It's just I don't know. They're not doing well this year. This is California Wonder. My sister harvested a lot of those the other day. It looks healthy up top here. This one is the Red Ozark. We've gotten a lot off of it, but just about every time we get some off of it, it don't look that good. This one is supposed to be canary yellow. These two, they all look orange. And this one is supposed to be the orange. Hadn't gotten anything off of it yet, so I don't know what it is. But back here is blueberry, thornless, not blueberry, blackberry, thornless blackberry. And it has grown out of the pot. It's a big black pot that it's in back there. It's been in it for 2 years. And it has touched the ground, made new plants. My sister has dug them out, some of them, to give to other people to grow. My neighbor and my niece. And so that's what that is. Okay, you all, so that is the garden as it is now, almost mid-August. And some things it's time for it to come out, and then some things are doing well, like the melons. But I am going to be taking some more things out, and I got seeds growing in the house. And so I said it in my May garden tour. If you can, start seeds. And then when your plant does well and it goes to seed, harvest those seeds and then plant those seeds next year. That's how you do that. Start seeds. Start seeds. Start seeds. I don't know. Sometimes we make excuses. I know I do. Oh my goodness, I do. I procrastinate. I make excuses sometimes. But after a while, I'll just go ahead and just jump in there and I just do it. So that's what you got to do. Start seeds and feed your family. If you watch some of the other YouTubers, Miss Linda, she's doing, watching out at these grocery stores and watching out what they selling us. And some of this stuff is poisonous that you buy at the store. So if you can grow your own, if you have a whole family or a community and everybody's growing, if everybody's growing a certain thing or different things, then you can share with each other, and then you have everything. You'll be able to preserve. You'll be able to stock your freezers and your pantries with everything that you and your family eats. So save your seeds, plant your seeds, and if you have the energy, grow your garden. So I am going to do some other things today. I just wanted to take you all around my garden, let you see what I got going on. If you have not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell so that you will be notified anytime I upload any content at all. So you all stay safe, you stay well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.